Cock-a-doodle-doo. Oh, seatbelt. Wake up, everybody. It's Saturday morning and time to go hit garage sales. Yay, yay. Although, like last weekend, I'm not going to do a lot this week. And I have a lot to do. Like, still, I haven't accomplished. It seems it never is ending. I have a lot of photo work, a lot of website work, a lot of listing. I have stuff to list. Not any home runs. I tend to list all the home run stuff quickly, but I have stuff I can steadily be listing on Amazon and eBay. I have an Amazon order I need to get out. So, and I have a session this afternoon, and I have a session tomorrow morning. So I don't expect to be doing a lot of sourcing. I'm just going to hit a lot of garage sales here in my area, hit the swap meet all the day. Oh crap, I forgot to take that stuff out the back. Yeah, a couple hours and then head back home and get some work done. And got my bottle of water here, my soda stream to keep me going. No Red Bull in it this time. I find that can be very dangerous. You know, I used to like Red Bull, but the caffeine affects me. And when you get the Red Bull flavor for the soda stream, you can make full liter bottles of Red Bull at a time, dirt cheap. You know, for the same price, you could probably get hundreds of cans. And then I end up drinking the full liter bottle within an hour, and that's just not right. I just bouncing off the walls, jitters and stomach issues. So anyway, I'm heading over to a garage sale here around the corner, and I realized today, well, not exactly today, but May, I actually started, or I should say restarted this time around, my online reselling last April. So it's been just over a year of doing this pretty much day in, day out. And I guess you look at it, it's been been about a year that I've known most of the reseller groups, and Chad and Ronnie, even Kevin out there, and of course Catherine. It's been a year. Doesn't seem like it, but it's been a full year. And I was doing my thinking today on why I do this, why I eBay, why I sell on Amazon, because my business model for this has changed since then, and my reasons have somewhat changed a little bit, and we'll get into that right after this first stop I have coming up. So I'll be right back. Well, I hope that's not a sign of things to be today. As you can see there's not much. This lady has a garage sale every 2 weeks. I don't know where she gets her stuff. You know, every once in a while I'll get something from her. And today's like today, it's just junk. Anyway, when I first started doing this, I was gung-ho retail arbitrage. I started off with Amazon, FBA, and I would just go to stores most of the day, scanning, and then do these garage sales once in a while. I didn't do garage sales much. Did thrift stores, scan, and slowly I added eBay back into the mix, and Terry Wood, and then started going to more garage sales, rummage sales, less RA, because RA to me got boring. I still do it here and there when I'm in a store, but I don't go to a store just for it. And then my business shifted from 80% Amazon, 20 eBay, and it's probably the other way around right now. It's probably 20 Amazon and 80 eBay. So there's that. And when I started, beginning of last summer, photography business was really hurting. I mean, really hurting. So it was done as a means to fill the gap, and it did quite well at that. And it's still somewhat for that. I mean, photography's doing better, but it still needs to fill the gap there. But I don't need to live off of it, and I don't want to live off of it. I don't want to become mega rich. And here's another garage sale, so we'll continue on in a moment once I find a parking spot. A lot of boxes. Multi-family garage sale. Not out there either. So why I'm doing this? It's also because, and I think the main reason for me right now is I just need something to do. You know, photography, it takes up only so much. You know, I have a session takes an hour. Once they order, it takes me a couple hours to process the order, and that's it. There's a lot of dead time. You know, when I wasn't doing this, I'd be just sleeping in on the weekends and puttering, you know, and anxiety would build up because I don't know what's going on and what I'm doing. So it gives something to fill my time. You know, I'm not one of those that can just sit there and sunbathe all day at the beach. Not saying anything about anybody in particular, but I have to be doing something semi-productive. So it gives me something to do. You know, I got nothing to do, I'll go in the room and I'll clean something and list it. Weekends, mornings, I can go out and drive around and walk around garage sales, rental sales, stuff like that. So it just gives me something to do, and I'm happy that I got a lot of things to do. I mean, that's another thing. I can't sit and do one thing for a long period of time. I don't know, it's ADD, ADHD, OCD, whatever it is. I got to do a variety of things. So that's why I have these multiple streams, and I don't care to focus on one of them because I get bored. I have the photography, I have the web design business, I have the vinyl cutting business, I have eBay and Amazon, and between all that, I always have something to do, and I can always shift to something else if I need to stay focused. So that's why I do it. And the money, I need the money. I'm not gonna lie about it. I mean, if I had money, if I was well off, would I still be doing this? Probably to some degree, because I enjoy going out and finding things. I don't enjoy the retail arbitrage that much, just going to a store and scan. I like heading to the different garage sales and stuff like that, rummage sales and stuff, and finding the item that will bring in the home run and the bread and butter stuff. Where are we going? So yeah, I enjoy that, you know, and I still scan the stuff. I still do the research on site, make sure it's going to bring me money, because if it doesn't bring me money, it's not worth it, no matter how cool it is. I'm going to turn here. I don't see signs, so I'm wondering if this is going to be another one of those. It says turn here, or is it the next one up? Let's try the next one up. There is no next one up. This can be confusing. Anyway, I'm going to try to find this. It's probably on the other side. Find this garage sale without hitting somebody. So I will, and there's a sheriff car parked there. I will talk to you guys later. That stupid garage sale, once I look closer at the ad, is for Sunday. So nobody there. So we'll go up around the corner and find this other one. The rate I'm going, I may just call it and go straight to the swap meet. So anyway, why do you guys do this when you do it. I know a lot of people out there need the money. Some people do it for fun. So, I mean, you gotta have a reason for doing it. Otherwise, there's no reason for doing it. And you should enjoy doing it. Otherwise, it just becomes a pain in the ass and you don't do it well. I figure if you don't enjoy whatever job or way you make money, you don't enjoy it, you're not going to be motivated to do it, and therefore you're not going to want to do it, and you're not going to do it well. And as you not do it well, you start to get discouraged. Before you know it, you're done. That's why I think I've kind of stuck with this for so long, because I do enjoy doing it. I mean, for a full year, I've been going out every weekend. You know, the occasional Sunday I might miss because of rain or whatever. I'm gonna turn on this street. I can't remember a weekend, a Saturday or Sunday, that I actually just didn't get up and say, screw it, I don't want to do it. I mean, I may have felt that a couple times, but I still got up and I still did it. And once or twice, I really didn't feel well, and after a few stops, I went back home. But, where the hell is this place? 9724. It better not be on the other side of those little big blocks. It is, huh? Maybe I'll just park here and walk over there. If you can't see, because I got the camera turned around, there's you got big poles in the middle of the street. So I guess I'll walk over here, since the map says it's right on the other side, and see if it's over here or not. Want to walk with me? Here, see big poles. Can't flip the camera around mid-picture. So you're just going to have to look at my chin. I'll shut it off. I'm going to go look. And, okay, I have hopefully one successful purchase. Probably one of my biggest purchases I made in a long time. Made one for 20 bucks. You know, for me, that's big. It hurts me to spend that much money on one item or one purchase. What I got was a big, actually, and let's see if you can see it here. That big bin back there, full of Thomas the Tank Engine trains and track, all wooden trains and track. And I know they sell, and I'm hoping they sell well, but it's kind of, you know, it's not something I've researched a lot on, so I'm kind of a little nervous on that, spending that much money. You know, if a lot of pet shops, I probably would have spent 20 bucks and no problem if I can see a few in there, because I've done my research on those. I've been selling those. And Legos and board games, those things are I know well. Thomas the Tank is something new for me, and so I'll take these home, I'll do my research on them and get them listed, and I'll learn something. And then the next time I'll be a little more educated. And is there another garage sale here? No, that's the one I was just at. Is it? Oh no, that wasn't the one I was just at. Oh, let's do a U-turn and check it out. It looked like a location that had garage sales all the time before, but yeah, we'll check it out. So I'm saying, something to learn, and that's how you do it. You each time you go out, you start researching on something new, and you learn a new thing, and you add another little thing to your niche of what you look for. And what you know, it's going to be a bad parking here on the corner. I'm not going to hold my breath for this one, but let's go take a look. Yeah, nothing at that one. She's a reseller, and here's a garage sale sign, but it just says arrow that way. Maybe I'll just go that way. Yeah, I've been there before. I've only picked a couple things up there over the year. Yeah, selling for a year or buying for a year, you get to know the people in your area that does regular garage sales. You know who to avoid and who to go to. But I was thinking more about the Thomas Tank Engines. I know people tell me, oh, you'll make your money back. But that's not my goal. My goal was not just to make my money back on things. My money, I like to make, now when I do my research, I usually like to buy things for $1 or $2 and then make $20, $30, $40. I want to make a lot more than my money back. You know, I know a lot of things I don't do that. Well, I do, because even the game parts, when I buy a game for 50 cents to $1 and I part everything out, I end up making 30 bucks off that game one way or the other. You know, selling the game whole or selling those parts. So the goal is not to make your money back, otherwise you're just wasting your time. The goal is to make obscene amounts of profit. So that's the goal. Anyway, rather than keep rambling, I'm gonna head off. There's 2 garage sales up here, so I will see you in a bit. All right, that guy didn't make me happy. You don't use slang terms with a serious picker who's seriously looking to buy something. I was looking at, he had 2 DS games and or 2 DS controllers, bags, and then a bag full of like 40 something DS games without the cases and all that like that. And he's going, yeah, we're gonna do it all for $1.50. I'm sitting there for a second. $1.50? And he goes, yeah, $1.50. Yeah, $1.50. We went back and forth. And I go, you mean $1.50, not $150? He goes, yeah, of course I mean $150. What do you mean? I wouldn't sell this for $1.50. I'm going, dude, you say $1.50, I'm gonna take you at your word there and give you $1.50 and run away. But all right, it's a good joke, whatever. On to the next one. I need to get gas too. How's gas doing in your neck of the woods? We jumped up about 30 cents again. We're up to $3.55 as of, I haven't seen it today, but as of yesterday we were at $3.55. So not happy about that. You know, we were down to $2.30 just a little while ago. And it just shot up. Here's the garage sale. And this one had a good ad. It doesn't look like good stuff. Oh, let's go take a look. We're almost at the swamp meet too. I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm back. My office is a little bit cleaner. It was. Well, I just want to do a quick recap of what I got today. It's not a lot. Like, I was only out 2 hours, 2.5 hours tops. This I didn't mention before. I got a stack of nursing textbooks for $1/4 a piece, and they're going for, I don't know, it was good money. Otherwise I wouldn't have got it. Paid $2. It was only $7, but I gave an extra $1/4 as a tip. So, oh, there's one book on martial arts, solo training, whatever. That's probably the lowest one, but the textbooks are good. Oh no, no, that's paper. Here's the Thomas the Tank Engine. Came in a nice little basket bin. White for somebody to appreciate that, but has all wooden Thomas parts. This I paid 20 bucks for. We'll see how well it goes. But it's got, what's that, Big City engine? I don't know. It's got a bunch of wooden and some plastic Thomas engines. Some other stuff. Trolley, I don't know. Tracks. When I was doing the research real quick, I saw a couple of these went for 15 bucks plus shipping. So, or maybe it wasn't these, maybe it was these, I don't know. These are pretty heavy. Tunnel, turntable, so I'll go through and do my research. Got the 3 games, the Scene at Harry Potter, probably part. This is a new wrapped puzzle. See, I paid $1 for this. I paid $2 for the puzzle, and it's 50 bucks on Amazon FBA. It may sit for a while. Had a high rank of 750K. But around Christmas time, puzzles sell. So loading up Amazon for Q4, I guess. And I never thought I'd find another one of these. I don't know if I should remember this from another haul video. That one I have is incomplete, and I've already sold parts from it because I didn't think I'd ever find another one soon enough. I paid 50 cents for this, and I don't think it's complete. But I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's 5 ships. I'll have to check. I've already sold the ships in the last one, and and some of these I still have up, so I won't even have to create a new listing and change the quantity. So 50 cents, I don't care. I sold the ships for $6 plus shipping. So, and then this is another high-priced item I bought. I spent 15 bucks on this. They wanted 25. I got it down to 15 at the swap meet. It's the Rock Band Xbox. It has the guitar. It's supposed to be corded, but I don't see a jack on this one. So maybe this one is wireless. I don't know. I have to change the batteries or put batteries in it and see, because I didn't see any lights come on when I press the button. But yeah, this is supposed to have cords, because there is a breakaway cord in here. Bonus bionicle feet. And this doesn't have the USB 4 port hub in there, so now that I look at that, it's not completely complete, but it has the headphone adapter and I guess some other adapter, I don't know. So I may part this out. I just recently sold a drum set for 50 bucks plus shipping. This even had the Best Buy receipt attached to it. And originally they paid $169. Yeah. But if it was complete, FBA is going for, oh, you gotta lie to me. It has been opened. But so I'll have to go through here and see what's all here. I haven't gone through. Oh, here's the USB hub, Rock Band hub. Got the drumsticks. So I'll just have to do some repacking, and with the guitar, I mean, used on Amazon, it was going for 100 and something. So I'm hoping to get at least 100 eBay for it, and I'll probably merchant fulfill it on Amazon once I go through it. So that's my day. I'm going to kind of relax a little bit, do a little listing now. I have a session at 4 o'clock I have to pick up a cake for. Probably not going to source tomorrow because I have an early session at 10. I'll probably just relax, sleep in a little bit. Next week I don't think I really have much going on, so I'll probably hit some thrift stores next week and get back into the swing of things. The past couple of weeks have been busy with sessions and stuff, so I haven't done a lot of sourcing, but like I said, I have a lot of stuff. Look over there, I have a lot of stuff I still need to list, and I have lots of stuff out in my garage storage that I haven't listed, so I'll get busy. Owe you guys a video for my income of April, and I owe you what's sold for the week video. I didn't do one over the past 2 weeks, so I will talk to you guys later. Stay positive and keep on doing what you're doing. Whatever. See ya.